My name is Madison Roush. I'm from the Northern Macomb Regional Chamber as well as the Mitt TV, representing two lovely organizations tonight. I'm here with Kelly Stevens, the Executive Director of the Northern Macomb Regional Chamber of Commerce. We're here for our 22nd annual Emma Awards. Woohoo! So Kelly, tell me a little bit about this year's awards. What are you excited about?
You know what, this year I'm really excited because we have been able to keep under wraps. Typically somebody always figures out what's happening, but this year they don't know what's happening. So that's the exciting thing, the big surprise. And I just want to say, does anybody know what Emma Award stands for? Extraordinary Member Merit Award.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about some of the extraordinary members tonight. We're going to be honoring some of the amazing people in our community. What makes this year different?
You know, it's our 22nd anniversary, and I hate to say this, but with the election, I think people have settled down, and we've had a lot of people coming back to the table and participating with us.
Right, that's wonderful. We love it when communities come together. We're excited to meet some of our amazing community members tonight. So we'll be right back and talk to you soon. And we're back here with Kim Hurley from Tri-County Bank. Welcome back to our 22nd annual Emma Awards. How are you feeling tonight?
Amazing. Love being here.
Amazing. How many times do you think you've been to the Emma Awards?
Maybe it's my 8th time.
Eighth?
Yeah, at least 8.
All right, so out of those 8 times that you've been here, what's been your favorite memory?
I just always like seeing who gets the Lifetime Achievement Award. It's always a surprise, and I feel like every year they do such a great job of picking who really does deserve it. I love watching the videos and the surprise on people's faces. So that's always the grand finale of the night, right? And it's always my favorite part. So
I love watching people with the surprise on their face and then the tears start coming down a little bit. It's beautiful. So you're at Tri-County Bank. We're here honoring our membership. Can you tell me a little bit about something that you're super proud of at the bank, something extraordinary that happened this year?
Actually, this year we celebrated 135 years. We have been Tri-County Bank since the inception back in 1889, and we have grown into 12 branches, and we remain a community bank. We've never been bought, sold, and you know what? The people that work in the headquarters up in Brown City have always just been really great at keeping our roots deep in our communities, and to celebrate 135 years is pretty cool, actually. So I was just really proud to be part of that, and you know, we had some celebrations at the branches and celebrated with our customers, and just tried to recognize the accomplishment. So I'm just super proud to work there.
It's amazing. Every time I walk in there, everyone's so happy, and you guys are such great community members. You engage, and it's wonderful. We love working with you guys. I'm ready to just come back on Popcorn Friday.
Absolutely. Anytime.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me, Kim, and we'll be right back. We are here with Todd Robinson, Superintendent of Romeo Community Schools. How are you doing tonight, Todd?
I'm doing great.
All right, we're glad to have you here. So I want to talk to you a little bit about your experience with the Emma Awards. How many years do you think you've been here?
I think this is my 6th Emma Awards.
All right, 6th year.
Yeah.
So out of all of those, what's been one of your favorite memories of the Emma Awards?
Well, last year I got a fast one pulled on me and had no idea I was actually going to get an award, all the way up until the person that was up there talking about me, who I thought was up there to talk about someone else, started to say a few things, and I was like, wait a minute, okay. And then you and others were like, gotcha. So I was honored, but had no idea. So
It's always kind of a fun time keeping a secret.
Yeah.
It's like
now,
we're hiding
I've been
something.
on that keep it a secret end of it, and I will let people in on a little secret. Like, I was nervous up until 3 hours ago whether one of the awardees was actually going to come. But with the help of some others, they pulled it off.
All right, well, we're very glad about that.
Yeah.
So we're honoring, I keep doing this, honoring.
Yeah.
I can pronounce words correctly. honoring extraordinary members. Can you tell me something extraordinary that's happened for Romeo Community Schools this year?
Yeah, so we're in the first year of our middle school academy's transformation work, and there's a lot of work this year just building a new culture foundation in the building that the staff, the leadership, the kids have done a great job, and we're looking forward to building a different model at the middle level that's going to engage a lot of nonprofit and community agency partners, and it's off to a great start, so we're super excited.
Well, we're excited too. The kids at Romeo Schools are amazing, so working with those nonprofits at that level would be beautiful.
Yep.
All right, well, thank you for joining us, Todd. Thank you for all of your hard work.
All right.
All right.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We'll be right back. We are here with John Moore, Richmond City Manager. How are you doing tonight, John?
Doing very well. Glad to be here.
All right, we're glad to have you here. So this is the first time that you've been at our Emma Awards.
Yes, it is. I'm very impressed with the event so far and just looking forward to tonight.
So what are you excited about?
Just meeting all the other chamber members that I don't see through like our networking group in Richmond. So just kind of being able to meet other chamber members.
Yeah, this is a great networking event where we're able to honor our membership, and we have a couple Richmond people that we're very proud to have, and that we're very excited about.
Looking forward to that as well.
So, the Emma Awards, we're every time honoring extraordinary members. Can you tell me something in the city of Richmond that's been extraordinary this year?
Really, we're still very excited about our Roosevelt Civic Auditorium. We've been working very hard to get that up and running. It's a true civic auditorium that was built in the 30s, and we're bringing it back to be kind of a cornerstone for recreation in our community for all ages. We have a very strong pickleball contingent that's using the building. Our chamber networking group was meeting there in the mornings, and we have like open gym, and Macomb Family Services have after-school programs for the children. So we're just looking forward to continuing to expand the programming at the Roosevelt Civic Auditorium, often referred to as the Aud.
And that's a wonderful historic building, and using that space for all those community engagement activities. It's a beautiful thing, and we're super excited for it in Richmond. I always love seeing all the pickleball players come in. They're always so excited. So we're very glad to have you.
Thank you for having us.
So we're excited. We'll be right back. All right, we are here with Taylor Breinart, LPL Financial Advisor from TAR Financial, and also incoming Chamber Board President. We're very excited to have you. We're at our 22nd Annual Emma Awards. How long do you think you've been coming to the Emmas?
I think it's at least been 9 or 10 years.
9 or 10 years. So over those 9 or 10 years, what's been your favorite thing that's happened?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, there's been so many awards given out, but I would think why I love the Emmas the most is just this is the time that we can honor people from not only the community, part of the chamber, and just tell them thanks for the things that they're doing.
So part of the Emmas, you said telling people thanks. So what is something that you're thankful for at TAR Financial? Something that happened this year that you're proud of your team for? Can you talk a little bit about that?
That's another tough one. This past year we've had some great growth, added a few staff members, and we're still wrapping up opening our second location in Armada. So just thankful for that, thankful for the support, not only from the chamber but from the community.
All right. Well, we're glad to have you in Armada. I love driving by and I'm like, there's TAR Financial. I know those guys.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yes.
And we'll be right back with another chamber member. Here with Mary Barnes, animal care specialist and educational interpreter. All right, I almost got it. So how are you doing tonight, Mary?
I'm doing very well. I'm very excited to be here.
All right, we're excited to have you. So quick question, how long do you think you've been coming to the Emma Awards?
I am actually certain this is my third Emmas. I love coming. great event.
So what's been your favorite thing over those 3 times?
Well, it's great to have any excuse to get dressed up and go out, and also to meet all the wonderful people in our community and learn about all the things they're doing.
It is wonderful. So you work at Wilcott Mill. Can you tell me something extraordinary that has happened there? Something that you're proud of, something that you're excited for?
Right now, actually, at this very moment, we are kicking off holiday lights on the farm, and there are thousands upon thousands of Christmas lights, so it's definitely an event worth coming to and seeing. Very proud of it.
All right. Well, we're super excited for it. We love the festivities. Thank you for joining us, Mary.
Thank you for having me.
All right. We'll be back around with another member. All right, I am here with Jim Michelli, owner of Romeo Culligan. How are you doing tonight?
Good, very good. I'm honored to be here to see all these great people, and especially Donna Hall.
All right. So what are you excited about tonight? Give us a little wink and a smile.
My association with Donna and her husband Bob have been friends since high school days, and one of the most things I think I'm proud about is we both grew up in the community, and our families own businesses in the community. We go to church in the community, been on the village council all those years, so we're part of the community, and I'm proud to be a part of it. And I'm proud to know the Alls.
All right. Well, we're proud to have you. So one thing I want to ask is, what are you proud of for Culligan specifically? What's something you're grateful for?
I started there in 1970, bought it in 82, and probably the most thing I'm proud of is today I have my nephews working there, my son-in-law's working there, my daughter is now a partner and she runs it for me. Her name is Jennifer Chapman. I got my grandson Colton working for us, and to live in the same community that you work in and have all these people to be with, like tonight, it's an honor to be a part of Romeo, and especially Donna.
Well, we're very excited to have you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back in a little while.
All right, so first off, I wanted to thank Kelly, Madison, the board of directors, the Emma committee. I just want to say thank you. Tonight's beautiful. The event space looks great, so thank you. So my name's Taylor Briner. I'm in the incoming president for 2025, so this is my first go-around, so be nice.
Unexpected, too.
So first off, we're going to introduce some of the dignitaries that are here tonight. If you could please hold your applause until the end. We'll have everyone stand and give it applause at the end there. So first, we have Mark Hackle, Macomb County Executive.
Okay, hold your applause.
Or applause is not.
Stand.
Commissioner Don Brown. Judge Jennifer Andery. We have Mike Philbrook, Bruce Township Supervisor.
Yeah, Mike.
We have John Moore, Richmond City Manager. We have Sam Pervetti, Washington Township Supervisor. I didn't see Audrey Brown.
Yeah, she's not here.
Okay. We have Michelle Malum, Washington Township Trustee. We have Charles Reinhold, Washington Township Trustee. We have Dennis Stevenson, Washington Township Trustee. And I believe that's it tonight. All right, next we want to highlight some of our sponsors of this event. So first we're going to have our spotlight sponsors. They're going to be able to come up here and talk if they would like. So the first one we have is Blue Water Trucking. Well, thank you guys. You guys have sponsored, I believe, this event and many others many times, so thank you. Next we have Culligan.
the Mitt TV.
Run! Come on, run! Okay.
She needs no introduction.
I'm going to talk for all of them. I just want to say tonight, the Chamber does this, and Kelly and her team does this every year. And a lot of times, people that we focus on a night like this don't get the recognition that they need. It's the people that are the quiet ones, the ones that don't say much and they work, and they work, and they work for their community. So it's really nice to be part of this, and we produce this, and Brendan and Lucas. Brendan is our executive director of Mitt TV. Lucas is our prime producer, our lead producer. And we get to know these people because we work on the story. We work on the video to present to you each night. And we have some extraordinary people in this community. And this is the only time that we get a chance to focus on it. So I thank the Chamber. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth. Okay, and finally we have People Driven Credit Union.
It was worth it.
I don't think anybody's here.
All right. Okay, next we have some of our premier sponsors. We're just gonna have a round of applause for them. The first is Anderson, Eckstein, and Westlake. We have the Bob All Foundation. We have Heidelberg Chevrolet, Metro Electric, Romeo Community Schools, and Tri-County Bank. And also First State Bank. Then we have our diamond-sponsored Guardian Angel Cemetery, Henry Ford Health System, Sinorama, and StoryPoint. Finally, we have our Emerald sponsors, Pamela Catering, and Vera's Balloon and more. All right, and next we're going to have Kelly, our executive director, I believe.
You believe?
I believe it's, I paused at the wrong time. 22 years?
Oh, gosh, no.
25?
19.
Oh, okay.
But can I say I've known you since you were 2?
Yes. So maybe it seems longer than.
Does that mean I get her back? I'm her husband.
Maybe. Okay. All right, Kelly's going to talk about our TNT leaders and go on from there.
Okay. Well, again, thank you, everybody, for attending tonight. We really appreciate the support. First up, I want all my board of directors that are here attending tonight to stand. Without the support of this board in helping us make the decisions on a monthly basis, we could not function. So this is a volunteer position, so I really appreciate the support that they give us in the office. Next, I'm going to talk about our TNT groups. Our TNT groups are today's networking, what is it? Today's team. Thank you, Deb. This was your line here. We have 5 groups in this chamber. We have 3 in Romeo, 1 in Washington Township, and 1 in Richmond. And in those groups, we have leadership. And our leaderships are our chairs, our co-chairs, and our communication director. And through the year, these people put the agenda out for the meeting. They greet new members who are coming into the meeting. They are the backbone to their individual groups. So I just would like to recognize our people that are here for the TNT. We did give them a free ticket tonight. So Tuesday's group is Mark Ferreira, is the chairperson, Renee Smith, Julie Krumholtz, and Julia Kaiser is the communication. Our Tuesday noon is Lisa Embernoni, and the other 2 have dropped off. Our Wednesday group in Richmond, we have Karen Makuda,
please stand. If her co-chair is Janelle Mitt, and Sarah Boyle is her chair, communication person. Our Wednesday group in Romeo, the chairperson is Louisa Denar, and co-chair is John Lask. Communication coordinator is Anna All and Scott Rivard. And lastly, I think you guys got a full house here. Thursday's group is chair is Mike Lee, co-chair is Kim Hurley, and communications is Paul Aquino. So these groups are kind of the backbone of this chamber. They are the reason a lot of people join our chambers. Each group has approximately from 10 to 17 members, and they're individual businesses passing business referrals. So there's a lot of money being supported through these groups. So again, thank you for your tenure for this year. We have just held our elections, and new leadership will be starting in January of 2025. Again, we appreciate your support of this chamber. So on to our, why we're all here tonight, Extraordinary Member Merit Awards. Our MC is none less the local 42nd District Court Judge, Jennifer Ann Derry, is going to MC this event for us.
Am I able to use this one, or do I still have to stay at the podium like I'm talking at the Supreme Court? They like give you like this little, that's it, you can't move. I can just go to town on this guy? Well, welcome everybody. I mean, hello, good night, hello. So it's a little different in here this evening. Maybe it's because the lights are as bright as they go. Very strange to me, and I know last year it was an issue as well. I don't know why we don't have a dimmer. I mean, it is an evening event, but I do hope each and every one of you are having a good evening. There's a little different vibe in here tonight, but I do hope that everybody's here to enjoy themselves. We are here to recognize some really amazing people. And I know that everybody says each time, why do you talk about the people that are presenting, that nominate these people? Why do you do that? Because again, those are the people that don't want the recognition, and part of it's fun for me. So, we're gonna start without further ado. Does anyone know without further ado where that comes from? No. I actually don't know, I was just asking. All right, so we're gonna start with the Public Service Award. Why is it so bright in here? I mean, I feel like it's not as important. I feel, now we're talking. See, I'll even Barry White it for everybody. I'll lower my voice a little. I know, it's like when the bar lights come on, you're like, I swear I look better at like 11. Jeez. All right, so we're gonna start with the Public Service Award. This award will be granted and is granted to an individual who has made a significant impression on his or her community through public service by going above and beyond the job description. Now, the presenter of this award really is one of my favorite people, because each time somebody, what's happening? We're good.
I'll work with it.
Okay.
While you're down there. This individual who is presenting this award really has made a difference in our community and for our schools. And when I first met him, I honestly felt a connection with this individual that I knew he wanted to make a change, and he has done just that. And it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Todd Robinson. Oh, and Anita too! Oh, my girl Anita and I said we're on a steering committee together.
We had the lights on, you can see.
Well,
Here you go. Who gets that? There you go. I knew that one for sure.
I was going to say, she turns the lights down right when somebody who's over the magical age needs lights in order to read. But that's okay, because it's pretty easy to talk about the person we're here to talk about, which is Dr. Gus Demas. Gus Demas has served on the Romeo School Board for over 20 years, and he's done a couple different stints, so it wasn't 20 years consistently. It was back when times were really crazy in Romeo, and he got asked to be appointed and serve, and then he came back for more, which was even better. So all in all, Gus has gone above and beyond in many ways, and I just want to take a few minutes to talk about the things that I noticed as a fellow board member, and quite honestly, someone who looked up to him. I moved into this community in 1994, and I'm not from around here, didn't know Romeo. I was from the other side of the state, and my father-in-law was like, you have to meet Dr. Gus Demas, and when you meet him, you know that you're going to get involved in the schools, which is exactly what took place. So it is with great pride and some admiration, and almost in a fatherly figure way, that we wrote up this nomination for Dr. Gus Demas. And he just has an unwavering commitment to education. We spend a lot of time in meetings, and Gus, over the years that he has served on the board, has been in over 400 meetings. So just let that sink in for a minute. 400 meetings in which you're not paid at all, any money. We do get a card.
Time out. 400 board meetings.
Board meetings. Yes, 400 board meetings. And I should say, this is a little humor, but you know, when your kids talk about what your parents do at school, my kids used to say my mom goes to boring meetings, because whenever I wasn't home, my husband would say, your mom's at a board meeting, and they heard boring meeting, and I was like, they're not wrong. They're not altogether wrong. But with those 400 board meetings, he's also served many times as our president and our leader. He consistently goes above and beyond his responsibilities as a board member. He's worked hard to build relationships and build on a shared vision. And one of his, I'd say, coined phrase is how many times Dr. Robinson and I have heard, but how do we compare? Are we at the top of the list? How do we compare? Where's the data? How do we compare? So he will not stop until Romeo is at the top academically, not just all the other things that we do really well, but academically. His leadership has been instrumental in advancing key initiatives, fostering innovation, and ensuring that our district remains a beacon of academic excellence. Our new high school, the academy model, and school safety initiatives are just a few of the examples of the vision he has helped to create. He's a longtime educator himself, and his wife Lillian is here with him as well, and she is a longtime educator. He has served at the college level as a professor and a provost, as well as doing all of this fun stuff on the side. Beyond his school board role, Dr. Demas has engaged deeply with our community. Him and his wife have lived here 46 years and raised 2 sons that also were Romeo graduates. He's a visible and approachable leader. He actively listens to parents, teachers, and students, and works collaboratively to address their concerns. His desire to find consensus and inspire collective action has strengthened the relationship between the school district and the community as a whole. He's also a strong proponent of lifelong learning and mentorship. As I said, he kind of took me under his wing when I first came in, and whether I wanted to listen to him or not, he would set me straight and, you know, make sure we stayed always focused on what's best for Romeo, what's best for the kids, what's best to create a good environment for our teachers, a good environment for our superintendent. Because we all know when we work in a good culture and we feel like we're contributing and moving in the same direction, things go really, really well. He exemplifies what it means to serve with passion, integrity, and vision. And it is my pleasure to bring him up here. Is that the next step? Or do you want to say anything, Tom?
Yes, bring him up.
Bring him up. We're going to bring him up. His advocacy. Okay. Now, does he say
peek, yes. Run. Back here.
I just want to thank the Chamber for this prestigious award. And I also want to thank Dr. Robinson, our superintendent, and Miss Anita Bannock, our president of the board, for nominating me. I am very proud. It's an honor and a privilege to have served as a member of the Romeo School Board of Education. And along with my colleagues, we have worked diligently to provide to the administration and the faculty the tools and support to help our students to navigate the complex journey of life. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
All right. It always reminds me when there's doctors. Doctor Robinson. Doctor. Anybody see Fletch? So at this point in time, is the Chamber Spokesperson of the Year Award. This award recognizes a person who constantly articulates the mission and the vision of the Chamber to others. This person encourages involvement in our organization for the betterment of the Northern Macomb area. Now, this presenter, I've heard about. I've heard things, all the things, some things. My favorite thing, besides how much she loves dogs, is that she's a Christmas baby. And I have so many questions for those people who are born on the Christmas. What's it like? Did you get shorted on presents? So there's so many things I want to know, but she is an amazing realtor, and she wants to see the good in this community and always has a smile on her face. I don't think I've ever seen, there's a lot of photographs that I'm in, and in fact, there's one that's the most atrocious picture I've ever seen in my entire life. I was swearing in our supervisor in Washington Township. I don't know why you put that in there. I didn't have to be in that picture. I appreciate it, but one of the worst photographs I've ever seen of my entire life. But this nominator and presenter, there's always a great picture. Like, she's always ready for a photograph. So at this point in time, I'm going to bring up Anna Rivard to introduce our next nominee. Yes, thank you. Chamber spokesperson. In her foxy green sequins. Don't we match? I know, it's lovely. It's really lovely. And it's like, I want to sing, did everybody see the Wicked? No? So all I keep thinking, and I keep wanting to sing, One Short Day. Okay, here you go. Hi, oh, it's actually Teely too.
Hi. Aunt Donna said as I walked by, Anna All Rivard.
Anna All Rivard! You guys are everywhere.
Yeah, those alls, they are everywhere. And I'm so proud that we are everywhere. Thank you, Judge. Your kind words. It is my honor to present this award to a truly deserving recipient. Since moving to Lenox Township, this person has brought a wealth of knowledge and expertise to our community. Her infectious spirit, characterized by kindness, love, and inclusiveness, has made a profound impact throughout our membership with the Chamber. Her dedication, motivation, and persistence have been instrumental in the rapid development of the Richmond division of the Chamber, our newest branch. Through her innovative ideas and unwavering support, she has organized exciting events and consistently encouraged local businesses to embrace our mission. In addition to her many contributions, she has graciously accepted a position on the board of directors where she continues to champion the success of the Chamber and its members. It is with great pride that I announce this year's recipient of the Chamber's Spokesperson of the Year Award, a steadfast supporter, and my dear friend Karen McCuda of You Win Home Loans. Congratulations, Karen. Doom, 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 doom.
Karen, you had no idea.
Congratulations.
We have to talk about this, her and I. Yeah. Thank you very much. Obviously, it's an honor, and having a friend, of course, a very good friend, provide this honor to me as well. But I appreciate it from everybody, from the bottom of my heart. I love this chamber. This chamber has made a huge difference in my career and in my social aspect of life, meeting tons of great people and professionals that I hope to follow in everybody's footsteps going forward in this chamber. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Oh, you said that off the cuff. I had notes.
Anna.
I mean, I feel like there could be music played when people walk up, you know? When they walk away.
Joey's going to do that.
What?
Joey's going to do that.
Let's go, Joey. Let's do this. All right, so I like this one, the Leadership Award. I mean, you can even like still play it. I'll be like a DJ, like talking it up before they say the words in the song. There's so many songs that you can talk up like that. All right, so the Leadership Award is next, and this award recognizes those individuals whose leadership has made a positive impact in the Northern Macomb area. This nominee exemplifies the knowledge, skills, and leadership necessary for effective management and embraces best practices. The nominee must also take an active leadership role in creating or supporting the development of the community. Now, this presenter I've known for a very long time, and it's crazy. We always would run into each other in the oddest places. And I didn't know just how important it would become to know that this person's presence in the community, whether it was in Northern Macomb, whether it was in south of 26 Mile Road, this individual has a heart of gold, will always greet you with a smile, is nothing but a gentleman. And I love every single time I see him, he will find his way to me with a great big smile and say, "Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Judge." I didn't start out as that, but he always went out his way, whether we were at a church function or a political function, he always made his way. So, Mr. Wayne Emke, will you please come up here?
He's a former chamber director.
And former chamber director. Thank you.
Thank you, Jen. You know, Jen's obviously got better vision than I do for seeing in the semi-darkness, but it's my honor to be here. And I'd like to say that Executive Hackle has helped me with my very brief comments tonight, because I try to help him out whenever I can. State of the county turned out pretty good.
40 minutes.
It's very good. The Leadership Award, as you can see here, the award recognizes those individuals whose leadership has made a positive impact in the northern Macomb area, and you can see the rest of it yourself. But when you don't need me to read it, but the gentleman that I'm honored to present to you tonight has a long career of public service. He is puts the gentle and gentle man. He is responsible for the health and welfare of so many people in our communities. And he's helped with the Richmond Chamber with MC duties. I've got to know him because we have a mutual affinity for Maurice salads that we get at the White Horse Inn. And I'm here tonight to offer up Jeff White and his wife Mary Kay. A very modest man, but a true hero to many. Jeff White.
I really just thought I was coming to a nice dinner, and it was a nice dinner. Thank you for all who were here and served it to us and prepared it for us this evening. So for the folks that are, from the mean west side, for those of us from the east side, I am Jeff White. I run the Richmond Lennox Emergency Medical Service. We also have a relationship with Smart Bus, where we provide some community transit service in some of your local communities. I've had a long career here in this community. The county executive and I have known each other since he was operating the dispatch center for the county, and so that gives you an idea. We were both much younger and better looking. But it really is a pleasure to be here. It really is true that when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And so being here since 1989 in my community, I can honestly say that because I've had wonderful city councils, wonderful township leaders to work for and work with. We built a beautiful building on 32 Mile Road a few years ago with the help of the folks at AEW, and that was always appreciated as well. I didn't come prepared to say anything because I had no idea I would be standing here this evening. So I just want to thank you all for the opportunity to be recognized, and have a wonderful evening and a wonderful holiday.
They didn't want me to read it.
All right, so our next presenter, I was just waiting for the music to end. So our next presenter, I'm sure everybody knows. They might have seen him somewhere. Sure. Maybe, I don't know. But I will say, this individual, I mean, everybody thinks that they might know him because of how friendly he is and how available he is to people. And I think that's one of my favorite things, besides the fact learning that you're a middle child, being a middle child myself. What people might not remember or know, our executive shared a little tidbit with me this evening that I really loved, that when he first started on the road, he started up in Washington Township in the north end of Macomb. He actually graduated from the academy, went home, changed his clothes, put on a uniform, and started his midnight shift. And knowing that you started there, and you have worked so hard to get to where you are, and it is evident, especially by, and just to be clear, his walkout music is phenomenal. Okay, I'm pretty sure I was like the only judge jamming to it, but it's phenomenal. So I'm sure we're going to give it a run for its money tonight. I think
that this individual embodies who we absolutely need in a leadership role for our community, specifically this one, because he truly cares about this community in the north end of Macomb, and it shows, because he actually shows up, and he does make a difference. So it is my great pleasure to introduce our next nominator.
Thank you.
County Executive Mark Hackle.
I'd like to give my first off congratulations to all the awardees. And you know, it's very simple. As a kid born and raised and growing up in Macomb County and actually worked at the sheriff's department over the years, you know, it's incredible what we have here. I'm not going to repeat my state of the county. That took 40 minutes. So I'm going to consolidate that very quickly here. But you got so many different things that are going on here. Your public safety throughout the entire county, especially the north end. And Jeff, the work that you've been doing on it. Your schools up here. I got to tell you, Romeo Schools, Todd, you, obviously the entire team, the staff that you have here, and you have an incredible job. The chamber, I'm grateful. I know there's going to be an award that's given to somebody specific from Washington Township. But the fact that they're now part of that chamber again is incredibly important, because the chambers are incredibly supportive of businesses, the community, and they really are engaged. So Kelly, to you and your team, your staff, wonderful job. Even events like this bring people together. So let's hear it for the chamber once again. That was interesting because I wasn't really aware that I was actually reading the script to make this award or make this announcement. And then they turned the lights down. I didn't bring my glasses. I got Kelly saying I could borrow her glasses. But the minute I put those on, that will be the photo that will be used over and over. So I don't really need the script. I'm going to do this, but it was interesting because the actual awardee is Sam Reed. We'll get this out of the way right now. Really interesting. Really interesting. And many of you know about Sam and his social media posting. You know a little bit about that, right? Well, the award is the Brick Award. I thought sure it would be the Brick Top Award. I'm just saying, this guy does more social postings on LinkedIn, on TikTok than anyone I know. But you know, it's interesting because when you stop and you think about public officials, I get a chance to meet so many different people in the business sector. And when I talk about public officials, the first thing I look at is that a person who's here to try to figure out how do you deal with this in solving problems? How do you want to come to the table to figure out what can we do together? Because no public official is given the ability, or actually you lose the right to complain. You now need to be part of the solution. And I'm going to tell you, Sam is one of those guys. He truly does. And it's not about partisanship, it's about partnership. What can we do together to solve problems? And here in this township, so many things have happened in the last 4 years that have been incredible. It talks about the various roadways here, whether it's Mountain Road, whether it's Campground Road, talking about 26, 27, West Road, 29 Road, 30 Mile Road. There are many different problems that we have throughout the entire county, but I'm going to tell you, working with Washington Township under his leadership and his team, it makes it simple for our road department to engage and make things happen. And that project that we see with that roundabout that's over there by Campground and Bannon, what an incredible feat that was. But it took the partnership, it took that working relationship, and somebody that said, we want to partner with them, we want to make that happen. And if you've been around that roundabout, by the way, I am a big fan of roundabouts. I know there's some people that still don't like them, but former law enforcement, when people start to slow down and they kind of snooze, I'm around them, man. I get aggressive around it, so it's a lot easier. I should not say it. I'll take advantage of it. You slow down. You hate to hesitate. I'm going around it. So with that being said, I absolutely love them. Again, they do reduce the accidents, the severity of the accidents, let's just say. So they have had an impact. But here in this township, the guy who truly has had an impact on the township during his tenure, and I'm so glad that he got reelected and he's got an incredible board to work with here, is Sam Reed. And I want to congratulate him. One more thing, under all the road projects, remember this. If you have a problem with a pothole, you need a road fixed, 1-800, call Sam.
Oh yeah, the Trump dance. Well, I want to thank Mark Hackle because he saved me a page of my speech here. Mentioning the roads. But no, I do want to obviously thank the Chamber for this award to Washington Township. We have done more road work in the last 4 years than in the past 25 years. As he mentioned, we've paved 30 Mile Road, West Road, which was in shambles. We've upgraded Mound Road from 26 to 28. We've taken advantage of the pavement preservation projects with the county with 26, 27, and 29 mile roads. And most recently, I'm working with the county as well as Mike Philbrook and Bruce to fix the intersection at 32 and Mound. That's been corrected, and we're having a traffic light coming soon. That's the number one question there. The intersection of Campground and Van Dyke has been particularly instrumental in our township as a major crossing of our Macomb Orchard Trail. The new design enhances safety for both bikers and walkers by allowing them to cross both the north and south of the roundabout there. Additionally, we have successfully repaved Campground Road and corrected culverts that were underneath it to prevent any future floodings in that area. And we've also put beautiful lighting around it and signage, so it's become a really, people actually, like Mark said, hated it at first, but we came in under budget and before time, I should say, like ahead of the schedule, early. So again, this progress, I campaigned to bring positive change, and my reelection was for positive progress. So part of this progress, again, goes, I'd like to thank our County Commissioner, Don Brown. He's always working with me to help. We're always arguing for more road work here in Washington Township, so thank you, Don Brown. I want to thank Brian Santos of the Macomb Department of Roads, of course. And of course, I'd like to thank Mark Cackley. He's been instrumental role for me personally. I've called him at times with a lot of problems. For those of you that know my political history here in Washington, I had a rough 8 years. So I'm really...
The word you're looking for is therapist.
Therapist, yeah. So, yeah, a long road, no pun intended, but I know they were already introduced, but I want to I have some new board members here. So Charles Reinhold, Michelle Milam, our new trustees. Dennis Stevenson, who's a big mentor. I brought him back out of retirement to come back for trustees, so I'm glad he won for re-election as well. As Mark mentioned, I'm proud that the new administration, my second term here, I'm proud to rejoin the North Macomb Chamber of Commerce. And I want to, thank you. I want to thank the Northern Macomb Chamber of Commerce here and the board, and of course Kelly Stevens for this award. I appreciate the working relationship we have here with all of the Northern Macomb, and also to be a proud member of this group. So thank you all very much. God bless you all. Merry Christmas.
So good. So good. So good. Smile and say, it's not a stop sign, it's a yield. Are we still smiling? Oh. Music stop, music stop. Sometimes they play music to get you off of there. The music stopped, it means you have to go. There you go. All right. This one's one of my favorite ones, and I had the privilege of being in the school building today. Teachers, they can make a difference more than anyone could ever imagine. So the next award is the Excellence in Teaching Mentoring Award. This award focuses on individuals who possess unique and engaging methods to inspire others with the idea that knowledge is power. This can be a teacher, librarian, counselor, teacher's aide, church leader, etc. Nominees are chosen for their skills and dedication that have earned them the admiration and respect of the students, parents, and their colleagues. Our next presenter is Cody Smith. Cody Smith's a really cool, no, it's not? Kurt Reines. Oh, Kurt Reines! Kurt Reines sat in front of me one time at a cheerleading thing, and he knows just how much I love cheerleading. Just by sitting in front of me. Hi, I didn't know. They didn't tell me. Surprise! It's magical that you're here. So he can have walk-up music too. I mean, oh, I mean, absolutely. All right, Coach, it's all you.
Thank you.
It is my honor tonight to give this award, and the individual I've known for a long chunk of my life. I was a teammate with him. We had the opportunity to coach together, and here's one of the things that I can say, and it's probably more relevant today, is sometime in education and in athletics, let's just say there's more public scrutiny than there used to be. And sometimes it is hard not to be focused on the outcome, because if you focus on the outcome, you might forget about the people you're serving. And this individual never ever forgets the people he's serving. He continuously brings an enthusiasm and a dedication. And really, I think the one unique gift that he has is he sees the potential in kids before they see it themselves. Not only does he see it, his enthusiasm and commitment, they begin to believe it themselves. And that transforms lives. And I am going to read a little something, but Mike Lee, will you come up, please? Since I was not the only one that nominated him, Cody Smith did as well, and Bernie Oswald, our principal, and Coach Mike Busselip. So we kind of put this together, and I feel like it's my job to read what everybody worked on. But as a Romeo High School alumnus, Coach Lee has dedicated his career to giving back to the community that he has shaped. Through this role as a football and track coach, he exemplifies exceptional leadership, instilling teamwork, discipline, and resilience in student athletes. Known for his tireless Citadel or Breakfast Club workouts at 5 o'clock in the morning, Coach Lee creates a supportive environment where students excel both and off the field. Coach Lee's impact is evident in his relentless support of all of his students and his social media posts, along with maintaining our facilities and hosting events. His dedication to fostering school spirit, mentoring students, engaging in the community service projects makes him an invaluable role model. Thank you, Mike Lee.
I only came here to watch Amy All win her 15th consecutive 50-50 drawing. But you turkeys got me here. I thought I was just popular. Everybody wanted to eat with me tonight. But we've had phenomenal mentors, and I don't deserve this award. Yes, you do. There's been a lot of people ahead of me, people that we looked as role models, from Coach Ganfield and Wichter. A lot of these names I'm going to throw out here. Jan D. Bouclair, Larry Russell, Mike Simons, Mrs. Lopez, just long calls with her, doing her book and all that. Mr. and Mrs. Thummel that really pushed women's sports along in the district, and that's a big round of applause for them. But you can look at a character of a person when they don't realize that they're being watched. And there's a couple of them, like Greg Breinert. Just the stuff that he did when nobody was watching, maybe I was watching, for just picking up litter. It wasn't his job. Just going over and above of what his responsibilities really were. My dad, I don't think he ever missed a day of work. And I didn't realize until later on how much he suffered from post-traumatic stress, and just got through the day, worked his butt off. And like my mom, biggest heart, but don't piss her off, all right? She protects family as all of us, we protect our own community. But it's just an amazing thing to be raised in the community that my father grew up in. It's a big joke that my kids are not allowed to date north of 26 Mile Road because we're all related. And but it's not really a joke. It's just, you got to stay south of 26. But I just like to share this award today with some of the Bulldogs that are no longer with us, Coach Brett Knocker and Gabler. A lot of the athletes that we've lost over the years, Ricky Roth, Julie Plaja, Stan Babinski Jr., over and over, just recently 2 days ago, Jake Shermer. But I want to share this with you, with them. Also, we can't do anything without our wives, so thank you, Jill, for putting up with all my schedules, or I'm taking off to go to the field to open up the fences for somebody. But there's always a special place in heaven for our coach's wife, definitely, especially when they only really want to stand on the fence and never up in the stands. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kurt. He deserves it more than anything here, so thank you.
And Michael was standing in my office 3 days ago, and I said, hey, are you coming to the Emmas this year? Let me tell you, I've known this boy since he was 9 years old. Well deserved, young man.
And it truly shows your character, Mike, when all you did was talk about others. And it just shows how deserving you are of that award by virtue of whom you thanked and how you presented your gratitude. And that's pretty remarkable. It speaks to your character, and thank you for being you. I love this next award. It's one of my faves. The Chelsea Elizabeth Pascoe Memorial Youth Award. This award recognizes any youth between grades K through 12 who have demonstrated outstanding leadership amongst their peers and personal achievements through volunteerism with their school, church, and our community. Now, when I first met our presenter, she was like a dynamo. And I know everybody's probably seen those memes and stuff that said, hey, when I die, don't tell people I lit up a room when I walked in, like tell them. This individual truly does do that. She is a dynamo, she gets involved, she goes in head first, welcomes any challenge, wants to help this community, goes out of her way to do so, is an absolute go-getter, and I am proud to say that I know her, and I am proud of all of the work you have done at such a young age, and I love that you are this year's nominating presenter. Madison Rausch.
Oh, wow. So before we kick off the nomination, Michelle, would you like to say anything beforehand, or no?
Kelly says I would.
You would.
Yes.
How about you give a little history?
A little history.
Find my sheet. Don't cry.
I'm not going to cry.
Okay.
So I am Chelsea Pascoe's mom. We moved out to Romeo, Washington area back in 2002. I had gotten a job out in Rochester and I needed to live closer. I just wanted a community where I knew that she would be comfortable and be able to grow. And I didn't realize exactly what that meant until she excelled so well here between the school system, which was amazing, still is. She fit right in. She joined as many clubs as possible. She was part of student government. She loved the drama club. She loved to read. She loved volunteering. I made eye contact with Kelly at a chamber event, and all of a sudden I was an ambassador. I just didn't understand what that meant, but 22 years later, it's meant a whole lot. It was a big reason that I work at Guardian Angel Cemetery. I used to still work for the association. Was able to become such a great contributor to this community. So we are very happy about that. But in doing that, I was a single mom. My daughter the joiner that she was, wanted to come and help, and the next thing she knew, she was a junior ambassador. So the biggest reason she was able to do that, and I cannot stress this enough, is the adults in this community welcomed her. They didn't treat her like she was a little kid that just wanted to hang out. They were interested in what she wanted to do. They took her ideas to heart. They made her feel important and wanted and needed. They made her feel that her ideas were important and she was able to contribute to this community. So I appreciate everyone in this room that's been doing that. And if you haven't been doing that, you know, just please reach out to some kids. They want you to tell them what they're doing is important. They want to be included. They want to feel like they're part of this community, not just kids that are going through the school system and, you know, getting ready to head off to college, and then, you know, that's kind of it for them. So that's my thing with everyone right now. If you could please just make sure you reach out to these kids and make them feel important and included, because that was a big reason my daughter was the person who she was, because she was welcomed in this community by all of you. So thank you again for doing that, and thank you for continuing to do that, and thank you for continuing to remember her, because it's just great to me. It's very special to me and my family, so we thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle. So the lady who should actually be standing up here is Karen Schoaf from Richmond Community Theater. She was unfortunately not able to make it tonight, so she asked if I could read off her nomination. She is a wonderful lady who also lights up a room, and I love her very much. So these are her words. I'm writing to proudly nominate the special person for the Chelsea Elizabeth Pascoe Memorial Youth Award. She is an exceptional young woman whose drive, service, and dedication to her community truly set her apart. Her accomplishments are a testament to her commitment to excellence and her passion for making a difference. She has demonstrated remarkable academic prowess, maintaining an impressive 4.0 GPA while being a member of the National Honor Society. Her dedication to her studies is matched only by her enthusiasm for extracurricular activities, where she serves as a cheerleader and a valuable member of the athletic committee. Additionally, she's a seasoned photographer whose artistic talents have enriched our community. She's also expanded her horizons by participating in programs such as My Lead, which was at Michigan State University, demonstrating her desire to grow and learn alongside her peers. For many years, she has been an active and devoted member of 4-H, where she serves as secretary of her club and holds the position of social media officer. Her commitment to youth service is further exemplified by her role on the County Youth Council for 4-H, where she advocates for the needs and interests of her peers. In her professional life, she works at the local library, organizing a youth book club that fosters a love for reading among younger community members. Her passion for literature is complemented by her impressive accomplishments in poetry. She has been recognized as a local winner of Poetry Out Loud through Michigan Humanities and recently earned second place in a poetry slam at the Anton Art Center. Moreover, she actively supports the arts in our community through her participation in Richmond Community Theater. She has graced the stage in several productions, showcasing her creativity and talent. Additionally, she volunteers at Wolcott Farm and works at the Romeo Family Restaurant, balancing her work with lifelong commitments to service and leadership. Her impressive combination of academic, artistic, and community service achievements makes her a shining example of the values that the Chelsea Elizabeth Pascoe Memorial Youth Award embodies. She's not only a role model for her peers, but also a source of inspiration for younger generations. This is why Renna Barnes has been nominated for the Chelsea Elizabeth Pascoe Memorial Youth Award. Come up here, Renna. Hi, Renna. Come here.
Thank you so much. Oh my God.
All right, would you like to say a few words? Tell us about your life plans, everything that you want to do ever.
Oh. Okay, I can try. I mean,
At first I was like, I really don't know why I'm here, to be completely honest. This was so very hidden from me. I'm kind of very shocked. I don't really know what to say. I just know that I'm so thankful that we have all of these communities that really support kids to want to support their community. We have a community that's so worth building and supporting each other in, and I think that's amazing. And that's really all I have to say. It's just like, thank everyone. Congratulations.
What a spectacular young woman. One more round of applause. No, truly, it's really amazing to see. And what was even more amazing to see was her face when she realized it was her. All right. So now we come to the Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, this award recognizes an individual with a long-term record who has made sacrifices of time and has shared their talents toward the betterment of the community through their corporate involvement, outstanding volunteerism, and visionary leadership. I'm not going to introduce anyone who nominated this individual because I wanted to have the honor and privilege of telling you a little bit about this person. And everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, no kidding. I get the absolute privilege and honor of announcing and introducing the Lifetime Achievement Award because this individual's loved ones, when I asked, I said, hey, can you give me just 1 or 2 words about this person? And so this was in a group text, which thank you so much for telling me how to get out of a group text. This was not the text I asked to get out of them, I promise. I learned that tonight. I'm really excited about it. And the first 2 words that I got were kind and giving. The second 2 words I got were loving and supportive. The third text, and they all came in too. After I sent this out, it was like bing, 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 bing. And I was like, oh, look at these people. But it just speaks volumes to what this was and who this person is. Strong and loyal. Now, this one is my favorite. Loving and generous, fiercely committed to the town of Romeo. To which I responded, that is 9 words. And then the response I got was, pick 2. So I'm going to pick and 2 on that. I'm sure that's what you intended. Compassionate and role model. Kind-hearted with a hyphen. You don't pronounce the hyphen or the dash. And thoughtful. This individual was born in Germany. Her family... Oh, yeah. Her family moved to the village of Romeo when she was in elementary school. She lived at 286 Prospect Street. She went on to marry her high school sweetheart. And I still, to this day, remember the first time I met this amazing woman and her wonderful husband, Bob, who I still will see his smile, and I know would love this moment more than anything. In fact, I hear his words every day through you of how you care for your family, your unwavering strength through adversity, and your undying commitment to this community. Not only with your support of your family and everybody here who loves you, and you can shake your head all you want, but you are
utterly deserving. And I know when you and I first talked, we sat and we had a little talk in your living area, and you invited my family to come hang out at your pool, and I got the benefit of a little play on words that I like to do on my own, where truly all are welcome. And I remember Bob saying to me all the time, "Are you comfortable here? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel at ease here?" And you'd say, "Bob, stop that. If she wasn't comfortable, she wouldn't be here." And then Donna would take me aside and say, "But are you really?" If it is to be, it is up to me. These are words that this phenomenal woman lives by. She is so proud of her grandchildren and her children. She truly, truly personifies someone who I would say, hey, if I needed to know anybody in this community, it would be Donna All, because one, Donna All and the Alls, they always know somebody. Donna, hey, do you know something? Yeah, that's such and such. I don't know them though. She's like, I got it. But this individual, I have to tell you, we discussed the 4 agreements when we first spoke. And the one thing I hear her say to me in my head every single day when I am able to perform the privilege of the office I get to hold is be impeccable with your word and with your words. That is something Donna lives by. That is something she has tried to instill in her children and her grandchildren. Do not make assumptions. That does not resonate more with an individual more than Donna All. Don't take anything personally. Don't worry, she won't, but her family will for her. And I think my absolute favorite is always do your best. Always do your best in who and what you are, because indeed, truly, this community is lucky to have you. We are grateful for you and all you do, and indeed, all are lucky to know you. Did we get you? There's a little something on here. There's a video that everyone did behind your back. I apologize in advance. Dim the light. Oh, now we're gonna dim the lights.
All right, Mom. Now you see me, and you're not going to like this, but Bobby, Christy, and I all gave permission for this to happen, so accept it and enjoy all these wonderful people that are going to honor you right now.
Enthusiastic, always supportive, always volunteering. That's the big thing about the All family in general.
She's just a good friend to have, you know, and I'm older than her, but I learned from her too.
She's like a big sister to me. Anytime, you know, it's the same thing with her husband, God rest his soul. Bob and I were very, very good friends. Bob was kind of the type of person that could, you know, put his arm on your shoulder. Don has also been the same way. If I ever want to talk to her about something, you know, all I got to do is stop by the office and we'll chat for a while.
I've known Donna since 1966 when I moved to Romeo and went to Romeo High School. I was a senior and she was in middle school and friends with my sister.
I met Donna when she started work where I was, and that was in 1989 at Mike Gross Accounting. We worked, in fact, right behind where Lax Cleaners was. He had an office there. And she came in and got the job.
So I've known Donna for 6.5 years now. And I met Donna because we serve on the chamber board. together. You know, I didn't envision serving on the Chamber of Commerce board when I started. One of the things that's been the benefit of that is I would have met Donna, but I think the time that we've spent on the Chamber board and through some other interactions, I feel like I've gotten to know her and her family pretty well. She just inherently, I think, brightens your day, can speak wisdom into your life when necessary.
Well, she's always been there. My mother loved her, and she loved her husband, Bob, and they became part of our family. She tells us the story of how they, her first turkey she ever made, she was so excited. She made a turkey, and she said, you know, it had a strange smell to it. So when they cut into it, it was spoiled. And so they didn't have a Thanksgiving that year. So every year when I think of turkey, I think of poor Donna with her first turkey she ever made, and it was spoiled.
I know she's, one thing that she does as her job, during tax season, it's so busy in there, but she'll stop and talk because people want to talk, you know, and she's thinking, get out of here, I've got work to do.
Well, let's see. Her sister lived 2 houses up the street from me and my wife, and so at different parties at different times during the year, because we used to do stuff with a few of the neighbors, that's where I met her the first time. So I met Donna at her sister Nancy's house, and also met Bob at the same time.
The Alls, specifically Bob and Donna, we met probably about 25 years ago, and it was through the Chamber. I was a member at that time, and I was an ambassador for the Chamber, so we kind of worked on things together. And we had a couples dinner group with about there were 14 of us, so 7 different couples from the Chamber. So that started our relationship.
Other stories. Well, the funniest recently was me teaching my mother how to drive a zero-turn lawnmower. That was very, very interesting, to say the least, but it was great. I don't know. I don't know what else there could be. Her driving that lawnmower, though, was the funniest thing ever, and now she's a pro.
The only thing I remember, one thing stands out. I forgot whose birthday party was, but we were at the All's house, if I recall. They had the mics out and all these kinds of things, and the karaoke thing was going on, and I got up there and sang something. I'm not sure what it was, but Bob was elated, Donna was elated, and a little bit surprised. So that was a real fond memory.
What was it, last year? I was the first year of a carriage ride through Romeo. So I invited Donna and her family to join, my family. We had to cancel, but the rest of, our children and their spouses and the rest went on the hayride with Donna. She just has a unique ability to put people at ease.
Well, she's not only my mother, she's also my best friend. We live together, and she would do anything for me just as I was doing anything for her, but she would do anything for any of her children and anyone who's not her child. I mean, she's just the most outgoing, kind person out there.
She's going to be mad at us for doing this, but I think it's very deserving.
And she said, oh no. I told him no, I do not want to get that. I don't. Guess what she's going to say?
And she deserves it. Absolutely. She deserves it. She's a very hard-working person. That's what I can say about her. I know Kelly said you're going to be mad. I think I'll get a pass. Be mad at her. Love you.
Donna, it's just amazing that see that you deserve this award after all these years, and I can't think of anybody that deserves it more.
Donna, it's about time that you accepted this, and I'm so proud of you and everything you've accomplished in life. You are such a good friend and a mentor and the best accountant that I've ever had, but you deserve every bit of this award. You should have gotten it a long time ago.
Donna, congratulations. I've been through a few of these Emma Award ceremonies now, and I always look forward to this award and the family members and friends that are in the room to celebrate it with you.
Don't kill me, Donna. You deserve this.
Congratulations, dear. I know you're going to be mad at us, but you deserve this.
Congratulations on this, fantastic achievement. You absolutely deserve it. And I will see you at tax season.
I know she's going to be probably very annoyed with especially Amy after this is over, because she could have won this award probably many times over. But I'm so proud that I am considered friend and basically family to her.
Donna, you are most deserving, and I just pray that you accept this award with a smile on your face, even though you'll probably be a little mad at all of us, but you know what? Sorry, not sorry. We all love you so much. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mom.
Congratulations, Mom.
Congratulations, honey.
Congratulations, honey.
Congratulations, honey.
We weren't surprised at all to hear the community wanted to recognize you for the Lifetime Achievement Award. We couldn't be more proud, and we love you.
Toes!
Congratulations, Mom. Well-deserved award.
Congratulations, honey. Sorry I couldn't be there to witness it.
Congratulations, Mom. We're so proud of you and so happy that you're being honored by the town you love so much. We love you.
We love you.
Love you.
Now again, she's gonna hate me and all of us for allowing this, but she deserves it. She's deserved it for years, for the past 6 years that Kelly has asked me, could we do this? And she always says, no, absolutely not. I don't like recognition, which I don't either. And everybody knows that, but she did it to me years and years ago with this great event with the Emmas, so now she gets hers. I would like to say, Mom, you raised 3 amazing children to give back, just as you always do, and you are one of the best.
If the All family would like to come on up too, come on up. The entire All family. And just so everyone knows, when they said honey, that's what her grandkids call her.
They made me. Sorry. They made me. Oh, nobody got me.
I don't even know. Am I not lucky? I truly am the luckiest person in the world. I've said for years, Kelly, I don't want to work for anything. I love what I do. It was said tonight that it's not a job if you love what you do. I truly love my job. I always have. But more than that, I love what I have. I'm so blessed. I lost the love of my life 4 years ago. But I have so much to live for. And they are all just so good to their mother, so good to their grandmother, and to their honey. So I can't thank all of you enough. I love Romeo so much, as you all know. I've been here since I was 10 years old, 286 Prospect. Yeah, and I truly love my community, and I love all of you so much. I love these events. I love to be around all of you, and I'm so mad at all of you. But thank you. And I'm just so sad my little Lily can't be here tonight, but she's in White Christmas at Troy High School tonight, so I'll be there tomorrow night, Lil. Thank you, all of you, so very much.
I have to say, for those that aren't aware, Donna sits on the Emma committee. I have become, along with my partner, partners, the best liar there is.
No, that'd be me.
I went to Amy when we were our very first. Katie suggested this, our very first meeting, and I said, let me ask Amy if we can do this. It's been 4 years, and you have been so deserving of this award. So congratulations to Donna and all her children and the family.
Thank you.
You deserve this.
Thank you, all of you.
I don't want to say a thing. I just was thinking.
No, look at that. And Donna's a lucky girl. Her mother is here.
Yeah, my mom.
To witness this. Barbara.
My mom's going to be 95 in a couple days.
95 in a couple days. Hey, Barb, 100-year-old club here.
I told her.
You guys want to come out here?
Yeah, let's do that.
That would be
That's
Stay behind it.
What a beautiful family. No, you don't.
I am done. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you to Jennifer Andery, Judge Jennifer Andery, for, I think this is your 5th Emma Awards hosting with us.
It might be more.
Okay, I'll give you that. But this...
I did it when it was a breakfast, too.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
I liked
Okay.
breakfast.
I also would like to thank the mitttv, Brendan and Lucas, for their hard work. That was probably one of the better videos we had produced for the Lifetime Achievement Award. You guys did an awesome job. Brendan's a pretty, well, taskmaster on getting everybody in there. We had 1 day to get this all done. But again, we're going to wrap things up with the raffle drawing back there. But congratulations to this year's, the 2024 Emma Award winners, the Extraordinary Member Merit Awards. You guys were awesome, and we love that you came tonight and supported this organization. So we're going to end the night with the raffles over here. Do I have anybody in the audience that did not buy a raffle ticket? Michelle, you want to join the draw for us?
So this is the closure of one of the most amazing Emma Awards that we've ever had, and we've had the privilege of being part of. This family right here is an extraordinary family in our community, and we finally got a chance.
We got her.
We got her. Didn't we get her?
We got her.
We got her. All right. After you get done being, unhappy with the rest of your family, relish the fact that this whole community came out for you.
Thank you.
And you deserve it.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you so much to everyone. I love this community.
And I want to give a little shout out to this woman right here.
Yeah.
She works for the chamber and she works for the mitttv. And while we're all busy doing everything else, she was the one that orchestrated all this. She helped him, she helped her, she helped everybody. We thank you, Madison. You do an extraordinary job for this community.
Madison did amazing, but I want to give a shout out to that guy behind the camera too,
Yeah.
because Brendan had to put up with my brother and sister sending in a thing late. So good work, Brendan.
Yes. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, Lucas. And thanks to mitttv.